What were some of the main differences and similarities between working with a PNG and a political campaign?
I remember, for example, we did the official launch of Budweiser in Brazil, right? This Budweiser was sold in Brazil, but not officially from AB InBev at the time. And we worked on that launch. And I remember we had like a great improvement in market share. Let's say, don't quote me on the numbers, but something like, from 2% in the unofficial import, we got to like 7-8% of market share in a few months. I don't know. The number doesn't really matter, but it was a huge win. In the political world, if you don't get to 50% plus one vote, is as good as none, right? So there's no like from 3 to 11, 3 to 40, doesn't really make a difference. You need to get to that 50% plus one. So it takes the game to a different level, right? The intensity and the level of strategy that and like how fast the reaction cycle to what's happening in the streets, and then you push out a piece of communication, you read people's reaction, you iterate, you push out a new one in the very next day. So it's like in soccer they have this thing where sometimes to prepare for a big game they go to a high altitude place and train because it's harder, there's less oxygen in the air, so when they come back they're extra strong. So for me, it's kind of like that. If you do a political campaign, it's like training in high altitude. When you go to the corporate environment, everything is clearer, everything is like has more time, so it gives you like extra muscles to flex. So yeah, it's been really a rich experience for me to be able to play in both worlds.